And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. Here's third and a few inches. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis.
And the Saints are going to take over at their own 41. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. On play action, now Carr.
Downfield, and he's got Olave. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
They lulled them to sleep there, so to speak. That was all set up by the running game, wasn't it?
Another example of what all offensive coordinators tell us. When the running game's operating, it really opens up the playbook, and that's when they hit them with the play action. And you can see the defenders rushing towards the line of scrimmage, then scrambling back trying to cover. Couldn't get there in time.
Well scripted. They had the big running play, now the big passing play.
Now it's the veteran Jamal Williams.
9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Adam Prentice.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Saints use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Blake Grupe now for the extra point.
And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it as we resume action. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
On play action, Lawrence.
On the move to his left. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
In motion right is Ridley. Straight ahead, Etienne.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Looking at a second and 11 now after the loss.
Another tote for Etienne.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down.
But that's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
50 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to Etienne.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Etienne.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. They'll try to run with Etienne.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Travis Etienne. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
McManus's point after is good, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
Carr going to throw.
He lets it go deep for Olave.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And some room to maneuver. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
He completes it to Ridley, and they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Now Lawrence.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Brenton Strange
From 3 yards out.
And the Jaguars will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3, and take some momentum into the locker room.
Oh, good move.
And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35.
A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing now is Carr.
Tries the left side and finds Olave.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Now Carr again. Touchdown, Saints.
Chris Olave
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Saints have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Groupie able to add the PAT.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is,
oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
And the Saints will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Tackle made by Devin Lloyd, the linebacker. Second down and 6 now.
Play action. Now it's Carr.
This one taken in by Olave.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down. Kamara try the right side. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They fake the handoff. Now Carr.
The pass caught by Olave. He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game, and he's got a first down.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
On second down, here's Carr. And this is caught at the 8.
And the Saints are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. First and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Good solid gain on first down. About what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line.
Kamara.
And this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Adam Prentice.
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Saints have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. The point after, good by Grupe.
And the lead is now 21-14.
After the touchdown, here's Grupe to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. Bryan Bresee fought in and got him down.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Lawrence will throw.
And he gets this one to Ridley complete.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Now Lawrence.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence.
Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Jags come up empty on 4th down.
And boy, position.